Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Easy English Daily. I'm David.
And I'm Anna. Oh my gosh, we're so happy you're here with us today.
So, picture this. You're at a party, someone walks up to you with a smile and asks, "So, what do you do?" And suddenly, your mind goes blank. You mumble something boring like, "I'm a teacher?" And the conversation just dies right there.
Oh no, we've all been there, right? But here's the thing. Talking about your job should be fun, interesting, and a great way to connect with people.
Exactly. And today we're going to show you how to talk about your job like a pro. Not just the boring textbook way, but the way real people actually talk in cafes, at parties, or even making new friends online.
And honestly, if you leave this video early, you'll miss some game-changing tips that nobody teaches you in school. So stick around till the end.
Oh, and before we jump in, do us a huge favor. Smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share this with anyone who's learning English. It really helps us keep making these videos for you.
All right, David, I'm so ready. Let's do this.
Okay, so let me tell you a quick story. Last week, I met someone at a coffee shop and they asked me, "What do you do?" I said, "I teach English." And you know what happened? They just said, "Oh, cool," and walked away,
Oh no, that's the worst feeling ever.
right? But then I met another person and this time I said it differently. I said, "I help people from all over the world feel confident speaking English, and honestly, seeing their faces light up when they finally understand a joke or can order food without stress, that's the best part of my day." And guess what? We talked for 30 minutes.
See, that's the power of knowing how to talk about your job. It's not just about the title, it's about making it interesting and real.
Exactly. So today, we're breaking this down into super clear steps. We'll cover everything from the basics to the advanced stuff that makes you sound like a native speaker.
And we've got some fun surprises along the way too, so let's dive right in.
All right, let's start with the basics, but with a twist. When someone asks, "What do you do?" most people just say their job title. "I'm a teacher." "I'm an engineer." "I'm a nurse."
And that's okay, but it's boring. It doesn't tell the story of you.
Exactly. So here's what you need to add. First, your job title, yes, but then add why you do it or what makes it interesting.
Ooh, I love this. So instead of just saying, I'm a graphic designer, you could say,
I'm a graphic designer, and I love helping small businesses create their visual identity. It's amazing to see a simple logo idea turn into something they're really proud of.
yes, that's so much better. You're not just telling them what you do, you're showing them your passion.
Now, let's talk about different ways to introduce your job. You can say, I work as a, I'm currently working as a, I work for, company name, I'm self-employed, which means I'm my own boss. I run my own business in.
And here's something interesting that most people don't think about. What if you have multiple jobs? Like, what if you're a teacher during the day and a freelance writer at night?
Great question, Anna. In that case, you can say, I mainly work as a teacher, but I also do freelance writing on the side. I wear multiple hats. I'm a teacher and a content creator. During the day, I teach, but in the evenings, I run my own online business.
Love it. And what about people who are between jobs or just starting their career?
Oh, that's important. Don't feel embarrassed. You can say, I'm currently looking for opportunities in marketing. I just graduated and I'm exploring careers in the tech industry. I'm in between jobs right now, but I'm really excited about my next chapter in design.
See, there's always a positive, confident way to talk about where you are.
Okay, now let's talk about your daily routine. But here's the secret most people miss.
Ooh, tell us, tell us.
Don't just list your tasks like a robot. Paint a picture. Make people see your day.
Yes. So instead of saying, I start at 9, check emails, have meetings, finish at 5, which sounds super boring.
You say something like, my mornings are usually pretty busy. I grab a coffee, check in with my team to see what fires we need to put out that day. We laugh, we brainstorm, and then I dive into my main projects. Around lunch, I like to step outside for a bit, clear my head. Afternoons are when the magic happens. That's when I'm most creative.
Perfect. You just made a regular office day sound interesting.
Now, let's talk about some realistic scenarios. Not everyone works 9 to 5 anymore, right?
So true. Some people work shifts, some work weekends, some work from different time zones.
Exactly. So here are some ways to talk about different work schedules. I work shifts, so some weeks I'm on days, other weeks I'm on nights. It takes some getting used to, but I actually like the variety. I work remotely with a team in New York, so I usually start pretty early to match their time zone, but hey, I get my afternoons free. My schedule is pretty flexible. As long as I get my work done, I can choose when I start and finish. It's great for work-life balance.
And what about busy seasons? Like, some jobs are crazy busy at certain times of the year.
Oh, yes. You can say, right now we're in our busy season, so I'm working a lot of overtime. It's exhausting, but also exciting. Things are pretty slow right now, which is nice. It gives me time to work on some passion projects. The holiday season is when we're absolutely slammed. It's all hands on deck.
All right, this is where things get really interesting. Your work environment says so much about your experience.
Yes, and this is actually a great conversation starter because people are really curious about this stuff.
So let's go beyond just saying, I work in an office. Let's add the juicy details. First, where you work. I work from home most days, which I absolutely love. I've got my little home office set up. My cat likes to join my video calls.
We have a beautiful office downtown with amazing views. It's one of those modern open space designs where everyone can collaborate easily.
I'm lucky because I have a hybrid setup. Mondays and Fridays I work from home, and the middle of the week I go into the office. Best of both worlds.
Ooh, and what about the atmosphere? Is it formal or casual?
Great point. Here's how you can describe that. It's pretty laid back. We can wear jeans, there's a ping pong table in the break room, and our boss is super approachable.
It's more on the formal side. We have a dress code and meetings are pretty structured. But honestly, I like that level of professionalism.
We're somewhere in between. Business casual, I'd say. Professional, but not stuffy.
And here's something people always want to know about. The team. Are your coworkers cool?
Yes, this is so important. Here's how to talk about your work relationships. My team is incredible. We're like a little family. We actually hang out outside of work, too.
I work pretty independently, which suits me. But when I need help, everyone's always willing to jump in.
Honestly, the people are the best part of this job. We've got such a diverse group, and I learn something new from my colleagues every day.
Now, let's talk about something that's huge right now, but the original video completely missed.
Oh, you mean the benefits and perks?
Exactly. This is part of your job experience. You can say,
We get really good benefits. Health insurance, gym membership, even free lunch on Fridays.
the best perk is definitely the flexible hours. As a parent, being able to pick up my kids from school is priceless.
They invest in our growth. We get budgets for courses, conferences, and professional development. I love that. And here's something nobody talks about, but everyone experiences: deadlines and pressure.
Oh, yes. Let's be real about this.
You can say, my job can be pretty high pressure. We're constantly working on tight deadlines, but I've learned to manage stress better over time.
It's relatively low stress, which I appreciate. There are deadlines, sure, but they're reasonable.
Some days are intense, but that's also what makes it exciting. I thrive under pressure.
Okay, everyone, let's pause for a quick, fun challenge. Are you ready?
Oh, I love this. So here's what we want you to do right now.
Think about your job, or if you're a student, think about your studies. Can you describe your typical day in just 3 interesting sentences? Not boring ones, interesting ones that would make someone want to keep talking to you.
Pause the video if you need to, write it down, or just practice saying it out loud. We'll wait.
And if you're feeling brave, drop your 3 sentences in the comments below. We read every single one and we'll give you feedback.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay, now we're getting into the deeper stuff. This is where conversations get real and interesting.
Yes, so let's talk about job satisfaction. Do you like your job? And here's the tricky part. How do you answer this honestly without complaining too much or sounding fake positive?
Ooh, this is an art.
If you love your job, that's easy. You can say, honestly, I love what I do. Every day is different and I feel like I'm making a real impact.
I'm really fortunate. This job aligns perfectly with my values and my skills. I wake up excited to work.
The best part is I work with amazing people and I'm constantly learning. What more could I ask for?
But what if you don't love it? You can't lie, but you also don't want to sound miserable.
Exactly. Here's the diplomatic way. It's a good job and I'm learning a lot, but I'm also keeping my eyes open for new opportunities that might be a better fit.
There are parts I really enjoy, like working with clients, but I'll admit the administrative side can be draining sometimes.
I'm grateful for the experience, but I'm ready for my next challenge. I feel like I've grown as much as I can in this role.
See? Honest, but not negative. Now let's talk about the parts of your job you enjoy most or least.
This is a great conversation topic. People love hearing the behind-the-scenes stuff. You can say, what I enjoy most is definitely the creative freedom. I get to bring my ideas to life.
The most rewarding part is seeing results. When a project succeeds, all the hard work feels worth it.
What I enjoy least, probably the repetitive tasks. But hey, every job has those, right?
And here's something the original video barely touched on: challenges. Everyone faces them.
That's so true. And being honest about challenges makes you sound human and relatable. You can say, the biggest challenge is balancing multiple projects at once. I'm getting better at time management, but it's still tough sometimes.
Dealing with difficult clients can be draining, but it's taught me patience and communication skills I never had before.
The learning curve was steep when I started. There were days I felt completely lost, but my team supported me, and now I'm confident.
Yes, and here's what almost nobody talks about: work-life balance.
Oh, this is so important. You can say, my company really values work-life balance. We're encouraged to unplug after hours, and I appreciate that. I'll be honest, the balance isn't great right now. I'm working on setting better boundaries. I've learned to protect my personal time. No emails after 6 p.m., and weekends are sacred. All right, now let's talk about something that makes conversations really engaging: your career journey.
Yes, people love hearing how you got to where you are today. It's like telling your professional story.
So when someone asks about your background, don't just list jobs like a resume. Make it a story. For example, I actually started in retail, which taught me so much about customer service. Then I moved into marketing, and now I'm specializing in digital strategy. It's been quite a journey. I've been in this field for about 5 years now. I started as an intern, worked my way up to junior, and now I'm a senior designer. Each step taught me something different. Honestly, my career path has been a bit winding. I was a teacher, then I tried freelancing, and now I'm in corporate training. But all those experiences connect in ways I never expected.
I love that. And what about career changes? Some people completely switch industries.
Great point. If you changed careers, own it proudly. You can say, I made a big career switch 3 years ago. I was in finance, but I realized my passion was in education. Best decision I ever made. I'm actually transitioning right now from nursing to health tech. It's scary, but exciting. I spent 10 years in one industry before I decided to follow my dream and become a chef. No regrets.
And here's something super important, talking about what you've learned from your experiences.
Yes, this shows growth and self-awareness. You can say, in my previous role, I learned how to manage a team under pressure. That skill has been invaluable. My first job taught me the importance of clear communication. I use those lessons every single day. Working in that startup environment taught me to be flexible and think on my feet. Now I can handle anything.
Now, let's talk about the future. Where do you see yourself going?
Ah, yes, the classic question. And here's the thing, you don't need to have it all figured out. You can say, in the next few years, I'd love to move into a leadership role. I really enjoy mentoring others. My goal is to become an expert in my field. I'm constantly taking courses and staying up to date. Honestly, I'm exploring different paths right now. I might start my own consulting business, or I might specialize further. We'll see. My dream is to work internationally. I'd love to bring my skills to different markets and cultures.
And what about skills you want to develop? This shows you're always growing.
Exactly. You can say, I'm currently working on my public speaking skills. It's something I've always found challenging, but I'm pushing myself. I want to learn more about data analytics. It's becoming so important in my field. My next goal is to improve my leadership abilities. I'm reading books, taking courses, and seeking out mentorship.
Okay, and now for the fun part, your dream job.
Yes, don't be shy about this. You can say, my ultimate dream job? To run my own creative agency where I can help brands tell authentic stories. I'd love to be a keynote speaker, traveling around inspiring people to pursue their passions. Honestly, my dream is to work for an NGO doing meaningful work in education or environmental conservation. I want to build something that outlasts me. Maybe write a book, create a course, leave a legacy.
All right, now we're getting into the really good stuff. This is what separates beginners from confident speakers.
Yes, so let's talk about asking good questions about someone else's job, because conversation is a two-way street.
Exactly. Don't just talk about yourself. Show genuine interest in others.
So beyond the basic, what do you do? Here are some questions that create deeper conversations. What's the most surprising thing about your job that people wouldn't expect? How did you end up in this field? Was it always the plan? What's keeping you busy these days? Any exciting projects? If you could change one thing about your job, what would it be? What's the best advice you'd give someone wanting to enter your field?
Ooh, those are so much better than just, do you like your job?
Right? And here's another pro tip. Follow-up questions. When someone tells you about their work, dig deeper. For example, if they say, I'm a software developer, you could ask, oh, interesting. What kind of software do you work on? That's tool. Are you more front-end or back-end? Nice. What's the tech stack you're working with these days? Do you prefer working on big projects or smaller ones?
Yes, this shows you're really listening and engaged.
Now, let's talk about something most learners struggle with, talking about salary and money.
Oh, this is tricky. It can be sensitive.
Exactly. So here's how to handle it. If someone asks directly about your salary and you're not comfortable sharing, you can say, I prefer not to discuss specific numbers, but I'm happy with my compensation. It's competitive for my industry and experience level. Let's just say I'm comfortable. How about you? Are you happy with yours?
And if you want to know about salary ranges in a field, you can ask, what's the typical salary range for this kind of role? I'm just trying to understand the market. Is the compensation generally good in this industry? Do you feel like the pay matches the work-life balance?
Good. Now let's talk about something else people face. Job hunting while you're still employed.
Oh, yes. How do you talk about this without being awkward?
You can say, I'm passively looking at opportunities. I'm happy where I am, but I'm open to the right fit. I'm exploring what else is out there, just seeing what options exist. I'm starting to think about my next move. Do you know anyone in the industry I should connect with?
Wow, David, we covered so much today, from the basic introductions all the way to handling tricky questions and cultural differences.
I know, right? And here's what I want everyone to remember. It's not about having the perfect job or the perfect career path. It's about being able to share your story authentically and confidently.
Exactly. Connection over perfection. People don't remember your job title. They remember how you made them feel during the conversation.
So true. And remember, every conversation is practice. The more you talk about your work in English, the more natural it becomes.
Every little step matters. Maybe today you practice introducing your job. Tomorrow you add details about your daily routine. Next week, you're confidently talking about your career goals.
Before we wrap up, we have a question for you. What's the most interesting or unusual job you've ever had? Or if you're still studying, what's your dream job?
Yes, drop your answer in the comments below. We love reading your stories and learning about all of you. And don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends who are learning English, and subscribe to Easy English Daily if you haven't already. Your support helps us create more content like this for you. We really appreciate every single one of you.
And remember, turn small daily actions into English practice. Make English part of your life, not just something you study.
Keep practicing, keep thinking in English, and happy learning.
Oh, but wait, before you go, we have something really exciting coming up.
Yes, our next video is going to be a special podcast episode, and here's where you come in.
We want you to decide what we talk about. Is it small talk and casual conversations? Job interviews in English? How to disagree politely? Talking about your hobbies? Or something completely different?
Here's how this works. Drop a comment below telling us what topic you want us to cover next. It could be anything related to English learning.
And here's the exciting part. The comment that gets the most interaction from our community, the most likes and replies from other viewers, that becomes our next video.
And you, the person who suggested that topic, will receive a special gift from us. We'll announce it in the next video.
So don't wait. Scroll down right now and comment the topic you want to see next. And if you see someone else's comment that you also want to learn about, give it a thumbs up or reply to it.
Let's build this together as a community. We can't wait to see what you all want to learn.
All right, everyone, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching Easy English Daily.
We'll see you in the next episode. Take care.
Keep shining and keep learning. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.